Today we're looking at our Mopar Dana 44 front axle, brand new axle. This is something that we now offer to our customers looking to upgrade their Dana 30. We sell these with C2s installed. We're also going to show you our Magnum 44s. They actually seal the axle, helps keep debris from going in and out of them. It's about a 30% increase on the axle tube itself. One of the preps for the axle seats for the C2s to be installed is you need to sand or remove any debris, grease, paint that's on the C2s. After the prep work, now I'm going to install the C2 on the upper seat. I'm going to tack weld it in 4 different spots, make sure it's secure, and then I'll tack weld the bottom C2 on. Now it's time to go ahead and start welding. What we'll do here is we'll weld an inch or so at a time to keep the heat away from the ball joints so you're not damaging your ball joints. After all the welding's done, it's good to look over all your welds and make sure you wrapped all the corners. We're also going to show you our Magnum 44s. We drill holes in your axle housing so we can actually rosette weld the Magnum to the housing. Here you can see we're sliding into Magnum 44s. We slide it all the way up until the groove. At that point you stop and make sure the zerk fitting is facing forward or anywhere you can easily access it to grease it. Now that we have the Magnum properly aligned, it's time to rosette weld your Magnum 44. And we prefer you tack weld all the bottom tack welds first. This kind of puts a preload onto the actual housing. Plug welds, you want to start off in the center, get a nice puddle, do a circular motion, and actually blow all the imperfections of the metal out and tie all the metals together. How plug welds should look after it's done. Okay, at this point, finish up all the rosette welds, and then now it's time to weld the outer flange. Make sure you weld all the way around it, leaving room for the zerk fitting. After all the welding is done and the axle is ready for final assembly, install your seals, lube the seals up, install the seals in the 2 grooves. Now, while you're installing the axles, make sure you do a twisting motion while you push the axle in. This will prevent any of the seals from prematurely ripping or tearing while you install the axles. We're going to also install on this axle our lower control arm skids. Very popular upgrade. It keeps your control arms, actually increases the strength of your control arms, adding an extra surface area for welding against the axle tube, and prevents it from ripping off or actually opening up or tacoing in. We're going to prep the surface area and then tack everything into place, and then you do your final assembly. Now for the final step is installing it in the vehicle. It's a direct bolt in, so if you're removing a Model 30, this one will go right in. That's it.